Am I the asshole for taking some of the money I'm saving for a house to get my son a prosthetic leg? This has been causing a huge argument with my fiancé, and I've been trying to get a solution, but it's a dead end. I, 43, lost my wife to a horrific auto accident. I have an 11-year-old son who was with his mom when the accident happened and resulted in him losing a limb. It was absolutely devastating. My son never accepted that this is how his life will be. Despite therapy, he still had too many emotions that he couldn't let go of. Phantom pain made it worse. It's been over 2 years. He's been using the wheelchair, but he still can't enjoy doing activities the way he wants. Plus, this has affected his social life. He receives education at home and rarely engages in conversations with other kids. I'm currently saving to buy a house with my fiancé. She's not staying with us and wants to move in together after I buy a house. I've been saving for 3 months while trying to keep everything balanced. My fiancé and my son have a good relationship. He loves when she visits and spend time with her. I felt happy that my son was able to open up and be happy around her. Last week, my son was watching some videos of kids playing, running, doing activities, and they all had a prosthesis. He was impressed that they were able to do cool stuff and enjoy their time like that. He knows how it was difficult for them in the beginning and was impressed of how far they got. He started becoming interested and told me he wanted to have a prosthetic leg and learn new skills, and said he felt paralyzed in his wheelchair. I started looking into it, and I had met with the medical team and I'd been told about the process, talked to people who had been through this, and decided to get a prosthetic leg that costs $16,000. I spoke with my fiancé about taking some of my savings to pay for the prosthetic leg, and her initial thought was that I should wait till after the wedding and after we get a home. Then she might even help with saving. But I just started saving and have about $20,000, so that'd be waiting for more than a year. She insisted and thought of it as the logical thing to do. Said my son waited for 2 years. Won't hurt to wait a little more. Then she got mad after I told her she didn't help with money and brought up that she pays for other stuff. She refused to discuss it and lashed out at me, saying I shouldn't disregard her feelings like that. She's still upset and is trying to convince my son to wait, and he was clearly hurt and started losing interest. Am I the asshole as she says? Not the asshole. Your son has gone through severe trauma and is finally showing some light about living his life, not just being alive. Please don't extinguish that light. You have the means. Invest in giving your son a happy, balanced future. If your fiancé cannot see that she isn't in the same book as you, let alone the same page. It's not about your son waiting longer. He has been stuck in the darkness of his trauma for so long and is willing to move forward and out of that space. Support him. You aren't an asshole for putting your child first in this context. You're being a good parent. This is a hill worth dying on. If your son is under 18, take him to a Shriners hospital. I'm a Shriner and would more than happy to assist you with it. We can get him one at no cost. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. If she thinks your son can wait 2 years, she should put her money where her mouth is and wait 2 years. Not the asshole. Your fiancé wants your son to wait years in a wheelchair so that she can have her dream wedding and move into a house that you're paying for? And she went so far as to try to persuade your son that he could wait? Don't marry this woman. She's torpedoed any possibility of a good relationship with your son by insisting that her selfishness is more important than his health and happiness, and there's no reason to think that her egotism will suddenly vanish once she's got what she wants. Not the asshole. 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 Your son has waited 2 years. Don't make him wait another day. A new house is not a priority. Your son is. Please choose your son over her. Why can't she move into the current house? Not the asshole. Besides throwing a fit, you've said she is actively trying to convince your 11-year-old child his medical needs come second to her desires. Definitely, not the asshole. Your son comes first. If she wants a better house, she should contribute. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. 1. This is your money. And your son. 2. Frankly, your obligation is to him before her. 3. This isn't some luxury item like a video game system. This is a quality of life necessity. I am an Army veteran. I watched a friend of mine, after he lost an accident, as he was fitted for his running leg. The transformation in his demeanor and mental health was incredible. Get your son his leg. It can have painful moments and it will take a lot of work to get used to and comfortable with, but it will be worth every moment and life will feel like so much more for him after. Heart. Not the asshole. Hate to say it, but she's your fiancé, not your wife and not legally your family. If she wants to help, she doesn't need to wait till you two are married to help out. And if you and the medical team think that getting a prosthetic is good for your son, I'd absolutely say go for it. On that note, if you and your son haven't seen it, I'd recommend you guys check out Fullmetal Alchemist and Violet Evergarden. Both are anime series involving a protagonist who has lost limbs. Edward Elric has lost an arm and a leg, and Violet Evergarden lost both her arms, and they both deal with their prosthetics in interesting ways. Not the asshole. Wow. Normally I'm all, you are getting married and should make mutual financial decisions. But that's actually not the real problem here. The problem is you want to marry someone who has so little regard for the health and well-being of your son. These are formative years and he needs to start coping and adjusting to his disability now. There is no waiting. Nothing is more important than that. You have a narrowing window of opportunity here and you need to back him up all the way. What are you thinking marrying someone who thinks so little of your child? And FYI, you would be a terrible father and if you continue to be in a relationship with someone who would prioritize the timing of a house and a wedding over your son. Not the asshole, not even close. Especially if the $16,000 you're planning on using was saved by you. Do not let your fiancé deter you. Pull the trigger on this. You are the asshole for exposing your son to someone that clearly thinks that his life, independence and mental health can wait so that she can have her dream wedding. You are the asshole for not breaking up with that selfish woman on the spot. Not the asshole. Your son should be your first priority and you're right, this is money you already had saved. Your son has finally found a way to be happy and get over what happened. Isn't his happiness priceless? Your fiancé sounds like a selfish person to choose having a big house and wedding over helping your son live a full and happy life. It's not her money yet, but if you are going to marry this woman you need to make sure she isn't just going to forget that she will be a stepmom. You will be a family and keeping everyone happy, not just herself. Not the asshole. Your son's well-being and happiness should come first. Not the asshole. Your fiancé is accusing you of disregarding her feelings while she totally disregards your son's feelings. It sounds like she is only really thinking of herself. Get your son the prosthetic. The sooner he can start to feel more capable and better about himself the better. He is the important one here and it is unreasonable for your fiancé to use this sort of emotional blackmail on you. Another year at his age is a huge chunk of time. Not the asshole. If I was engaged to a man who had a kid that needed a prosthetic, I'd expect him to get the kid a prosthetic ASAP or be saving up to get one before all other non-immediate things. Buying a house isn't an immediate need. Wait, WTF. It's your savings, your money, and your child's happiness and ability to walk again. Not the asshole. Honestly, she's pretty fucked up. I'd only understand if she contributed to these savings. Then it would a justifiable everybody sucks. Not the asshole. You aren't married, it's not her son, and it's not her money. Therefore, do what you want with it. Your son has lost a lot of his childhood, so it would make him happy and also allow him to potentially go to school and interact with other people. Your girlfriend is being controlling and selfish. Not the asshole, and this is a giant red sign. Your son waited 2 years and he is now ready for one. It's pretty cruel when the money is there to prolong his confinement for 1 to 2 more years because she put a home over his well-being. Do you want to marry a woman that puts material stuff above your child? Edit. She has no say nor any right to tell you what you can spend on your son. If she feels like that now, later your son will be even more marginalized, and if you have any common kids your son will be badly treated. Please tell me you see how little this woman really thinks of your son. If you get into a relationship with someone who is a parent, their child comes first. Give your baby that prosthetic leg. Let him run, and feel like a kid. Give him the independence that he's yearned for. TBH, she's showing you right now that she's not the one. I'd cut ties with her, get that prosthetic leg for my son, and spend more time with my son. Think of what your wife would have wanted you to do. That's the key. Because anyone that truly loves your son would mail him a priority. Edit because spelling errors on mobile. Not the asshole. It's giving a kid his childhood back. OMG, she seems completely selfish. My dude, houses will still be on the market an extra $16K away. Your kid is always your kid, but I hope your fiancé becomes your ex-GF. I'm sorry, she tried to convince your son to wait to get something that could totally change his life? The fact that she would even discuss that way your son and try to make him feel like he's a burden for wanting this is a huge red flag. Not the asshole, but I'd be thinking a little bit more about if this is the right person to marry. Not the asshole. Fiancé is being selfish. It's not like your son asked for a $16,000 VR rig. He asked for a leg. Not the asshole. But your fiancé is waving some huge red flags here. I get it, I lost my husband to homicide almost a year ago, and being alone sucks. But this is your son, your flesh and blood. I would rethink fiancé, since she's making you choose between him or her. I hope that this is a troll post and not an actual real-life situation. Not the asshole. I obviously don't know your fiancé, but with just this story in mind, she sounds a bit toxic Bridezilla-esque. If you've been able to save that much money in 3 months, then can't she be the one to wait a little more, so that your child could have a better quality of life? You may want to make sure you are 100% on the same wavelength in terms of priorities and family with this woman who will soon become your son's stepmother before you get married. Not the asshole. So your fiancé feels her desire to live in a house with you is more important than your child's quality of life? She sounds selfish and needs to learn how to prioritize better. Can't imagine someone putting my child's needs behind theirs. When it comes to health and quality of life, my child's needs would come before a house, especially if there's already a roof over both of your heads. SMFH. Absolutely nah. It seems like you're the only one saving up for a house at the minute. Therefore it's your money and up to you what to do with it. Her opinion that it won't hurt to wait a little more seems incredibly selfish, as it's putting her desire for a house and a wedding above your son's physical and mental health. Not the asshole. I think you should do it. My fiancé lost an eye due to an explosion recently. You don't know how hard it is to lose a part of your body due to an accident that wasn't even your fault. If you can change his life, you should do it. I wish I can do the same to my fiancé. NTA, and well done for putting your son's happiness first. Not the asshole, bud. As many have pointed out, you have been given a gift of a huge red flag. She is focused on a house and a wedding. Those things can happen at any time, but getting your son into a leg so his quality of life will improve? That just needs to happen, and since he is ready for that, the time is now, not when she feels that his needs can now come before her wants. You know her better than any of us, but if it were me, I would be concerned about her attitude and opinion of my son and his place within the family once she is married in. Not the asshole. Your son's limb is a need. A fancy wedding and home ownership are wants. Your child's needs must always trump adults' wants. Surely when she thinks about it she will agree. Geez. You're definitely not the asshole. Get your son his leg. I hope he takes to it like a duck to water. The poor kid has spent 2 years in a wheelchair. Time to get out of it and let him be a kid again. Is there a reason to wait? Like puberty? She's ta. It concerns me that you seem intent on staying with your fiancé. Not the asshole. Improve the quality of your life for your son, or satisfy your fiancé's desire? This isn't difficult. The fact you can save money in this day and age is impressive. Waiting another 2 years because your fiancé asked will do a lot of damage to your relationship with your son. Also, might want to delay the wedding since her priorities are a bit dubious. Not the asshole. The younger he is, the easier it may be to adjust. She is being very selfish. Not the asshole. I can't even. This engagement should be called off now. Like, read this comment then text her and tell her to come get her shit. Your son is a child who has gone through an awful trauma. His recovery should come before anything else that isn't an absolute necessity. He deserves his best chance at a good life. And your fiancé has no right to make decisions about what your son should be okay with. I am so disgusted. I don't even understand why you're here posting. Of course your son is your priority. Your priority is not whether you might lose your girlfriend or not, or if she's going to be angry with you, or if you might not get a house sooner than later. Jesus. I feel sorry for your son every second you hold off on getting him his prosthetic. Go to Shriners and take care of your son. Dump the fiancé. Not the asshole. How is this even an issue? An 11-year-old's quality of life can improve immensely by this. A house can wait, and I'm honestly concerned about your fiancé's attitude here. Not the asshole. Worse is she is guilting an 11-year-old child for wanting a prosthetic leg so he can enjoy life again because it impacts her goals, wants. She's making him feel horrible for wanting out of his wheelchair. Her wants and desires are more important to her. She has not contributed at all to the savings account but feels entitled to the money and how it's spent. She feels a wedding and buying her a house is more important than your child's happiness. You sure you want to marry this woman? You will be the asshole if you don't dump her because she clearly doesn't prioritize your son over marriage and a house. Not the asshole. Your fiancé is selfish AF. I can't even imagine sharing my life with someone like that. Maybe it's time for you to rethink your relationship. Not the asshole. This is a major step for your son. Your fiancé isn't homeless. Your son's life has been on hold for years. Yes, waiting a little longer will hurt him. Please consider your fiancé's actions here. She's putting a house ahead of your badly damaged son's life and happiness. This is extremely selfish on her part. The fact that she is actively trying to talk him out of it is reprehensible. Well done for having the discussion with your fiancé and involving her in the decision to get your son prosthetics. I'm of the opinion that she should be more amenable to providing for your son. The house purchase can be delayed by a few months while your son's life is literally transformed for the better. Not the asshole. Just be sure to inform your fiancé that you have decided to go ahead with the prosthetic purchase. She doesn't have to agree, but it's right to keep her informed. Not the asshole. Your son comes first and messed up of your fiancé to be pissed about getting him something that will help him feel like the other kids. Good of you to get that for your son. You're a great dad. Hope your son feels better with a new leg. Wow. Not the asshole. Honest to God, break up with her. Who the fuck puts a new house before a child's well-being? Not the asshole. If it helps him, it's worth it. I wouldn't marry this woman. The two of you are engaged. At this point, she should be thinking of your son like her son and should be very concerned with his well-being. I couldn't imagine wanting a house and a wedding fully funded by my fiancé over my future stepson getting a prosthesis he desperately needs. Sounds like she's only interested in your money. Not the asshole.